a combination of the different talents that you put them together and you come out with this strange element. It's like Genesis, and no one can control it.
The band were very unusual, and they very much presented it as a songwriters collective.
When we first started, we definitely just wanted to be songwriters, and I had no desire really to be on stage.
You know, it's like a brand name, you know, in a way. It's a name that we've got given ourselves a long time ago, but really it's just whatever we do.
And we were fumbling around in a very naive way, but I think when we touch something real.
We like audiences to sit down and listen to us.
Oh, yes, that's right.
A flower.
I mean, actually, the first time the earnings really jumped was when Peter Gabriel started wearing hats and masks.
It was shocking in those days, and that was a buzz, you know. And I think the band, you know, got to hate all that.
It was just annoying, you know, because I mean, you do a great gig, and if you played well, nobody seemed to notice.
If you're the front man for a band, you get to be the main spokesman, and that tends to create quite a lot of resentments.
We all agreed to stay together, that we were sort of determined to show people that it was a band, it wasn't Pete's backing band, you know. I've always felt the singer was the cheapest gig in the band, because all they had to do was look good and wiggle their bum. I got the job because we couldn't find anybody else.
He had his own approach to the audience, but they sort of seemed to like him in it, which was curious, you know.
And at number 12, here they are. It's Genesis, ABBA.
We think of ourselves as songwriters that can do a bit of that, a bit of this. To other people, it's Genesis, and Genesis has become this sacred cow that does what it does and mustn't do anything else. You haven't hit singles now, and you're writing short songs. You know, why have you changed? Do you still wear the same kind of clothes? No, you know, you change, you grow up, and that is reflected in what we are writing.
Obviously, we had these few tracks that really did make us seem like, you know, a pop band. And it's not really necessarily the work I'm proudest of, but it is probably the stuff that we'll be remembered for.
There was a Genesis in '67. There was a Genesis in '72. There's a Genesis in '76.
We've been a little bit hard to define, I think. You know, I look back at the history and we're talking about it now, and I think, God, did all that. The memories. So many.
The combination of their first name's initials makes up the name of the group.
They're ABBA, and their song that everyone wants to hear at the moment is at number 1.
It's ABBA and Waterloo.
Everybody would like to know why the tremendous appeal. It is so colossal that I don't think there's ever been anything like it in the history of the music world.
Of course, there's no complete answer to that. If there was, it would be terrible, wouldn't it?
I guess it would, and everybody'd be doing it, too.
Right.
These guys and the girls are really modern. They're the only group that's actually giving the world good commercial pop music.
Bjorn and I do all the writing together, you know. John Lennon and Paul McCartney were the reasons why Benny and I started writing in the first place.
Have you any idea in how many countries at the moment you have a hit record?
Probably almost everywhere.
I think it's rather fantastic that the music is still around and that they didn't kill us for being so corny.
For giving it to me.
Iggy Pop is considered to be the originator of what is called punk rock today. Do you feel that in your music you had a chance to contribute something?
I think I helped wipe out the 60s.
I'm gonna find 3 or 4 guys who do not want to imitate British bands, and we're gonna make a music that'll blow the roof off our town.
It's 1969, okay. Walk across the USA. It's another year for me and you. Another year with nothing to do.
It's the sound of the amps. We let the amps talk.
There was a lot of always hassle about turning those amps down. And to us, the volume was the spirit of the music.
People were frozen in amazement, repulsed, scared, or really angry about what we were doing.
Stick it deep inside. Stick it deep inside. 'Cause I'm losing.
And I think we've got some action coming up now. We'll leave Bob Waller for the moment and go to the stage and listen to Iggy and the Stooges.
She got a T-V-I-O-B. She got a T-V-I-O-B.
That's peanut butter.
We were very bad boys, and then also, maybe we were a little ahead. I don't know of anybody who used the word destroy in a pop song before me.
I became very nasty and paranoid, and I became very vicious. I became a guy I don't like.
You're in danger, little stranger. Now feel your disease. There's nothing in my dreams, just some ugly memories. Kiss me like the ocean breeze.
As it stands, I think they're the greatest rock and roll band ever.
I wanna be a dog. Oh!
They played just 30 shows and put out 3 records, and people couldn't stand them. They were just too pissed for the time frame.
Now I wanna be your dog. Now I wanna be your dog.
It's a nice feeling to be having some worldly success with this group.
Well, come on!
I don't feel just like someone who's had a delayed validation entirely. I think we met halfway. We came halfway, and so did the world.
I try, but I can't say goodbye.
All together, we're the Hollies.
Yeah, come on, little lover. Come on and discover my love for you.
We rely mainly on vocal sounds, on a blend of 3 harmonies. That's myself, Alan and Tony, with instrumental backing.
I thought I was dreaming.
A group who hails from up there in the north, ladies and gentlemen. Those just one lookers, here they come, the Hollies.
Look through any window, yeah. What do you see? Baby, you got me going. I need you, baby. I can't let go. I want you, baby. I gotta have your love. I can't let go.
Basically, the Hollies were like three instruments: guitar, bass, and drums. Because when Graham was stood there with his guitar on, I mean, it was never plugged in.
Yes.
You know, and Tony was really doing all the work there, you know.
Soon you leave and then I lose you. Still we're going right on a carousel. So many people need me. I've got so much to do. But when that traveling is over, I'll be back with interest. These king riders in reverse. Woman in a black dress, but the fine now beautiful song.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Hollies.
I can see